Hello, Class 11th student. Today again I'm going to start Chapter 10 from your book Statistic for Economics. Topic is Measures of Center Tendency, Median and Mode. This is part 3rd. In this part I'm going to explain how to calculate mode, what is mode. Okay, so today topic is mode. So first of all, what do you mean by mode? Mode is the most frequently observed data value. In other language, mode is that value which occurs the maximum number of the time. In very simple language, the value of x which is having maximum number of the frequency, that is considered as a mode. Okay. Now, mode is the position of the greatest density or a point of highest concentration of the value. Yani any any value that is going to have maximum number of the frequency, that is known as a mode. Okay, now mode is the most common value found in the series. Mode is denoted by the z. Okay, Crockton and Cowden has defined it. The mode of a distribution is the value at the point around which the item tend to be the most heavily concentrated. Okay, for example, I want to give its utilization. So suppose if a trader want to purchase some jackets for resale, so he is going to search in the market ki which is most frequently purchased, yeah, demanded jacket. So in this way, in the field of production and in the field of sell, mode is going to have very important position. And because producer and seller take their decision on the basis of the mode is what maximum frequency, yani ki anything that is demanded again and again, it's mean that thing is going to be in the trend. So obviously that type of good is produces and that type of good is sold in the market. Okay, so in this way mode is very beneficial for the production sector. Okay, for taking the decision regarding the goods. Okay, now calculation of the mode. So mode is calculated in all the three series: individual, discrete and continuous. Already I had told you कि individual series or series without the frequency, there is no frequency given. Discrete and continuous both are the series with the frequency. In discrete series, it is a grouping of data that is exactly measurable. So it is exactly measurable. On the other hand, if you talk about the continuous series, so it is a grouping of data that is not exactly measurable, and the value of x is given in class interval. Okay. Now, calculation of the mode in individual series. So first of all, already I had told ki such type of series is not going to have any frequency. Okay, there is only given the value of x. First of all, data are arranged in ascending or descending order. Then there are two methods. First is inspection or observation. Second is by converting individual series into discrete frequency series. So there are actually two methods to find out the mode. First is inspection or observation. Second is by converting in discrete series. Okay, so let us start with the first one, that is inspection or observation method. What is this? So in this method, data are arranged first of all in ascending or descending order. After that, we are going to inspect that which number is going to occur maximum of time. Yani ki which number is repeated many time, yeah, highest time. So the number which is repeated highest time, that is known as a mode. Okay. So here is given how to calculate by the observation method. The step first, arrange the data in ascending or descending order. Step 2, we have to search the number which has been repeated mostly. So that is your mode. Like this is the example. There are height of 15 student. Okay, 52, 50, 66, 70, 66, 72, 71, 66, 60, 67, 69, 67. So first of all, we are going to arrange it in ascending order. Okay, now after arranging in the ascending order, easily we can see that ki 60, then there are 66, 66, 66, then 67, 67. Okay, so in this way, this 66 is what? Mode. Why? Because it is repeated maximum time 3 times. Okay, now next, how we can calculate mode in individual series? The second method is by converting individual series in discrete series. Yani we are going to do the grouping of data that is exactly measurable. Okay, so there is no continuity, the number is going to be in complete way. So if the number of the item in an individual series are more, then individual series can be converted into a discrete series. Mode is then calculated as the value corresponding to the highest frequency. So here again the same question. Okay, 15 student, their height. Now we are going to write this height in ascending order, and how many time it occurs we will write it. Okay, so we can see कि 6 is the number that occurs 3 times, 66 2 times, 67 2 times, other are only repeated 1 time. So in this way 66 inch is the mode. Okay, now calculation of the mode in discrete series. So what is discrete series? So it is a series in which the value of x is given and corresponding frequencies are given. Okay, now arranged in ascending or descending order, there are two methods to calculate the mode. First is inspection or observation method, second is grouping method. This is very important. You have to understand what is grouping method. Inspection and observation method, that is very easy. Okay, so first of all, inspection method. When series are regular, mode can be calculated just by the inspection. यानी कि केवल हम देख के ये जान सकते हैं कि which number is going to be the mode. Like you can see here in this example. Here income is the value of x, number of the person is the frequency. So this 70 is the highest frequency, यानी कि 1200 income is mostly repeated, yeah, occurs. So this is why this 1200 is going to be the mode. So this is known as a inspection method. That is very easy. Okay, now come to the grouping method. This method is used when more than one command highest frequency in the series. यानी कि suppose 70 comes 2 times, so in that case we can't use inspection method. In that case we are going to use grouping method. Okay, या फिर there will be less difference, यानी कि one number is having 70 and one having 68 or 69. So in such a case we are going to use grouping method. Okay student, यानी कि when two highest frequencies are repeated in the series, otherwise there are less difference, so we are going to use it. Okay, so what is written here? In such case the item concentrate around more than one value, there is no regularity in the series. So in case of irregular frequency distribution, mode is not always the value which occurs most frequently. So in such a case we use grouping method. What is grouping method? So it include two type of table, grouping table and analysis table. Okay, so what is grouping table? देखो, grouping table is related to 7 column. Remember, grouping table is related to 7 column. Okay, one यानी starting column is related to x and remaining 6 column is related to frequency. So we are going to understand properly these 6 column that is related to frequency. Okay, in the first column we are going to write the frequency that is given in the question. This second and third is related to twos. So in the first we are going to add first and second frequency. In the second column we are going to add second and third. Okay, and in the next, all these three are threes column, yani we are going to add three numbers. So when we start with the fourth of first, second, third, when we go to the fifth, so we are going to leave the first one, yani we start with the second, third and fourth. When we go to the fifth, sixth, then we leave the second one, then we start third, fourth and fifth. So in very simple language, in the first column frequency. Okay, now in second and third, these two are related to twos. So it will be the first and 2, and then we leave this first, then 2 plus 3. Okay, we are going to add first and second frequency, and in the third column second and third frequency. Okay, now 4, 5 and 6, these are threes column, yani 3 number are added. So in the fourth, first plus second plus third, yani ki first, second and third frequencies are added. In the first, in the fifth, we are going to avoid the first, we start with the second. Second plus third plus 4. After, in in the sixth, we are going to avoid the second. Now we will start with the third, 4 and 5. So it is all about these 6 column. Remember, the first one is related to only x, starting 2 is related to 2's, yani only 2 frequencies are added in the first and second. In the second, in the third, first we are going to give up to second and third. Last 3 column is related to threes, yani 3 number are added. Okay, so you have to learn it. Okay student, now analysis table. What is this analysis table? So in analysis table, we are going to write frequency and okay, analysis table represent those value of the variable or items corresponding to which there are highest frequency in each column. Okay, column number are written on left to right. Okay, yani in this way, and mode and variable probable value of the mode are written on right hand side. Okay, the highest total of frequency marked in such a column now entered in the analysis table against in the concern of x and tick mark put it. At the end we add all these tick marks, and which is going to have maximum tick, that will be the mode. Okay, here is given the one example. Calculate the value of mode, okay, from the given data. So remember, we are going to draw total 7 column. So this will be the sorry, so this is x. Now there will be the first, second, third, 4, 5, 6 related to frequency column. In the first we are going to write the frequency. In second, third we are going to write two twos. Okay, so in the second, first plus second. In the third, 2 plus third. Okay, 2's has completed. Now in the 4, 1 plus 2 plus 3 we are going to add. In the fifth, 2 plus 3 plus 4. In the sixth, 3 plus 4 plus 5. Yani we are going to give a 111 starting digit, and then all the three. So starting 1 is related to frequency, then 2 and third is related to 2's, and the 4 and 5 and 6 is related to 3 digits, sum total of the 3 digits. Okay, here is given. Okay, you can see in the grouping, this is the related to the value of x that is given in the question. In column first we had written whatever the frequencies are given. Now in column second we are going to add the first and second frequency, yani 2 plus 4, 6, then 8 plus 10, that is 18, then 5 plus 6, that is 11. Okay, now it is the turn to column third. In column third we are going to add the frequency that is at the second and third place. So second, what is the number? 4 plus 8, so its total will be 12. After that, 10 and 5, so 15. Now it is time to fourth column. Now these three are related to threes. You can see here in twos column, in threes column. So remember, first one is related to just only frequency, then twos, then threes. Remember. Okay. Now threes has started, so we start 1 plus 2 plus 3. So 1, yani ki 2, then 4 plus 8, so 14. Now 10, 5, 6, so 21. Okay, now it is time for the next. So we are going to leave this 1 and we start 2 plus 3 plus 4. The 2 yani 4 plus 8 plus 10. Okay, and there will be no other grouping we can't do, so it will stop. Now next is 3 plus 4 plus 5. So 8, it will start it from 8. 8 plus 10 plus 5. Okay, wait. Okay, so when we go to the column 6, so 3 plus 4, 5 plus 5. The at the third, which number is 8, then 10, then 5. So this will be added, we get 23. Now we are going to construct analysis table. Now what we are going to do, the next thing what we are going to do, that is we are going to circle the highest digit in each column. Like here it is 10, then it is 18, here it is 15, here it is 21, here it is 22, here it is 23. Now we are going to write all these 6 columns from top to bottom, and left to right we are going to write the value of x, that is 7, 800, 900, 1000, 1100 and 1200. Okay, now we can see in column first what is the highest value, that is 10. 10 is in front of what? 10 is in front of, okay, 10 is in front of 1000. So we are going to put the tick mark in front of 1000 in the column first. In column second, 18, 18 is the highest value, that is the sum total of 8 plus 10. Now these 8 plus 10 is in front of 900 and 1000. So we are going to put these two marks in front of 900 and 1000. Okay, now come to the column third. 15 is the highest number, that is the sum total of 10 plus 5. In front of 10 plus 5 there are two digits, 1011. So we are going to put the marks in front of 1011. Okay, now come to the next. So that is 21, that is the sum total of 10 plus 5 plus 6, yani ki from here. So 1000, 1100 and 1200. So we are going to put the marks. Okay, same way here 22, that is sum total of 4 plus 8 plus 10, yani ki 4, yani ki 8. 8, 900 and 1000. So 800, 900 and 1000. We will put the tick mark. Now 23, there is only one digit, that will be the highest marks also. So it is the sum total of 8, 10, 5. Now, okay, this 8 is for 900, 1000 and 1100. So we are going to put the marks 900, 1000 and 1100. Now we are going to add all these tick marks. So 1, then 3 tick mark, then 6 tick mark, then 3 tick mark, then 1. So which is going to highest tick mark? This 1000 is having highest 6 tick marks. So this is what? This is your mode. Okay, so this is what? This is your grouping table. I think you are able to understand. Now, calculation of mode in continuous series. Okay, so first of all, continuous series. Here the value of x is given in class interval. Okay, and against that we get frequencies. Okay, frequency distribution should be arranged in ascending or descending orders. Here is also two method, inspection method and grouping method. Okay, so start with the inspection method. Inspection method, when frequency of a continuous series are regular, they increases or decreases in symmetric order. So anything that is having any value that is having maximum or highest frequency, that will be your model class. That will be your model class. On the basis of that, we are going to decide all these things, and we are going to use this equation to get the value of mode, exact value of mode. What is this equation? Z is equal to L1 plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 multiply I. Here is given the explanation. Z is equal to mode. L1 yani lower limit of the model class. F1 yani that is going to highest. Okay. frequency of the model class, frequency of the class preceding, frequency of the succeeding, and I is the size or magnitude. How I calculate I? So I we calculate upper limit, upper limit minus lower limit. In this way we calculate I for any class. Okay, so here is given one question. You can see it is a continuous series because the value of x is given in class interval. 15 is the highest digit. So in this way this will be your model class. Now this f will be f0, and before that this will be, sorry, wait, okay, so this is your model class. Okay, this will be your f1, and before that this will be f0, and after that this will be your f2. Here you can see. Now we are going to use the formula, that is L1 plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 multiply I. Now L1, so here you can see 20, lower limit is 20. F1 will be 15 because it is having the highest frequency. And before that there is 4, so it is F0. After that 6, so it is F2. I yani ki 30 minus 20, so it will be 10. Okay, now we are going to put this value. When we solve this question, so we get 25.5. So this is what, this is your mode. Now grouping method. Okay, if there is irregularity, yeah, any number comes again and again, two numbers are the same, then we use grouping. Now when we use grouping method, so there are two type of table: grouping table, analysis table. Grouping table is going to involve total 7 column. Okay, starting column is related to the value of x, and there are 6 column that is related to frequency. In the first column we write frequency, in the second column we write 1 plus 2, in the third column we will write 2 plus third. Okay, so 2's has completed. Now there are 3 column for 3's, yani 4 plus 4 5 6. In 4 we will write 1 plus 2 plus 3. In 5 we will write 2 plus 3 plus 4, and in 6 we will write 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, and in analysis what we do, which is having highest, so for that we will put the tick mark. In this way we add all the tick marks, so which x having highest tick mark, that will be your model class. Okay, and after that we are going to use this equation. Now here is given one question and we have to use grouping. Why? Because 25, 23, 22, and here is irregularity. Okay, so now this is your grouping table. So here you can see ki starting we had written the value of x, then first column frequencies, in the second column first plus second. So at the first there is 3, at the second there is 10, frequency 10, so 3 plus 10 13. Now 25 plus 15, then 23 plus 22 45, 10 plus 8 18. Now in this column third we are going to add the second and third frequency. So at the second 10 and 25, then 15 and 25, then 22 and 10. Now all these three are related to threes. So we will start from the 1 plus 2 plus 3, yani ki 3 plus 10 plus 25, then 5 15 plus 23 plus 22. Okay, now it is time, for the column number 4. Okay, 2 plus 3 plus 4. So 2 we will start from the 2, 10 plus 25 plus 15, then 23 plus 22 plus 10. Okay, so we get 55 and 50. Now the last column is 6 column. So in 6 column we will We will start from 3 plus 4 plus 5. The third, at the third there is 25, 15 and 23. Then we add 22 plus 10 plus 8. So in this way we get 63 and 44. Now in the first column 25 is the highest value, in the second 45, in the third 38, in the fourth 60, in the fifth 55, in the sixth 63. Now this 25 is in front of 300 to 400, so we will put tick mark for that. 45 is the sum total of 23 and 22. 23 and 24 is for 500 to 600. So we will put these two marks for 500 600, then 600 700. Now this 38 is sum total of 15 plus 23. 15 plus 23 and if 400 to 500 and 500 to 600. So we are going to do this. Okay, now 60 is sum total of what? 60 is sum total of 15 23 22. So 15 22 23, and we are going to put the marks for these value of these class interval. So you can see here. Now 55 is the highest value, that is sum total of 23 22 22 plus 10. Okay, so here this is the number 22 23 and 10. So yani ki we are going to marks for all these three. Here you can see. Okay, after that 63 is the highest value, that is stand for 25 15 and 23. 25 23, so from here to here. Okay, now we are going to add all these tick. So you can see 500 to 600 is having maximum tick mark, yani ki 5 tick mark. So this is your model class. Okay, now we are getting the model class. Okay, so in this way 500 will be your L1. I is equal to what? 100. How? 600 minus 500. So we get value of I. Okay, now frequency. So F1 will be 23, F0 will be 15 and F2 will be 22. We are going to put all these value, and when we solve we get the answer 588.9. This is your mode, exact value of mode. Okay, now the last topic, Marital Mode. This is very simple. If it is given in symmetric order, so by inspection method only you can tell which is going to be the value of mode, not affected by the very small change. So it is not going to be very affect. Okay, now graphic representation. Mode is with the histogram we can find out the mode, value of mode. Already I had told you in that chapter. Okay, now representative in nature. Mode is the value which occurs from the maximum number of time in the series. So it is a best representative. It is useful when there is open end series. Okay, exact value. It is an exact value as located against the highest frequency. So these are the merit of mode. Now demerit of the mode. Okay, not rigidity defined. Like if you are going to use inspection method and if you are going to use grouping method, so you are going to get the different answer. Difficulty to identify. It is difficulty to locate mode in case of bi-model या multi-model distribution. Okay, no, not based on all observation. Okay, because we just search that value that is going to occur maximum number of time, not capable of algebraic treatment, so it is not like the mean. Okay, difficult to calculate. If you are using the grouping table, so it takes lot of time in construction of the grouping, then analysis table, after that we are going to make the use of the equation, so it is time taking. Not suitable for assigning weight. Sometimes weight are to be given to the certain important item. Mode has limited utility in such case. So these are the demerit of the mode. Okay, student. Thank you for today. I think you are able to understand. Okay. So try to read, then watch this video at least 2 times. And if you are having any doubt, ask in the group, come school and ask to me. Okay. Thank you very much.